As you guys may have heard, Candace Owens got fired from the Daily Wire, so there's never really a better time to support her as she's on her new journey mission. This girl really loves God. She loves America. She wants to prioritize America, and so we are going to be playing her clips. Now, if you guys haven't seen other videos, I encourage you to check them out or be on watch for those videos by hitting the subscribe bell and the notification bell as well. I'm your host, Josiah David Moody, with Resist the Mainstream, Candace Owens, and the race baiter Charlamagne from the Breakfast Club. Let's get into it.
Now, it's first off, trillions of dollars. You're signing these omnibus bills. If you read into it, where that money is going, it's insane. It's literally going, to museums, boards of museums. They're quite literally money laundering is what's happening when they sign these bills. But they keep it so that the information level is so low for Americans that it's like, oh, COVID's so bad. Like, we're going to give you a check that's like, $300. This basically describes welfarism, right? Like, despite the fact that there's been trillions of dollars since the establishment of welfare, Black Americans are poorer today than we were before it. People don't know this, but during the time of Jim Crow, before welfare was established in the 1950s, Black Americans were actually outpacing white Americans in this country in terms of economic growth. And the reason for that was because our families were together.
Whoa. Black Americans were on pace to do better? Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Had good values. The government only wants to give you the bare minimum. But where's the rest of the money? Where is it going? They sign these bills making you think that this money is going to you. It's not. They are stealing from the American people. And you look at your congressman, whoever it is that you guys sent down to DC, and you realize that they're all just puppets. I feel like we're watching a performance, and who can say the most outrageous thing. The Republicans don't want to sign this because they want, slavery and they want you back in change. The Democrats don't want to sign this because they want grandma to die. Whatever it is, you're watching to me, it's a play.
That's why I don't think. That's why I think if you're Black, you shouldn't be beholden to any political party, Democrat or Republican.
Right. I mean, I think that any concept of saying that I am a Republican forever, a Democrat forever, is a nonsense. You should always look at the candidates that are running, and any person that is running saying that they want to grow government is your enemy.
Why do you think people give you a lot of backlash for questioning people and having questions? I see all the time with Charlamagne, if we question something that Kamala Harris did, or question something that Joe Biden did, or question somebody that's Democrat did, why do you think our people have so much backlash when you ask so many questions?
Well, because I think that they don't realize that they've been manipulated against their own interests. And a lot of it is, when you start telling the truth, you become a problem to the establishment, right? So if you're the military industrial complex and you want people to just kind of sleepwalk into another war, and I'm sitting here telling you that, Pentagon just can't keep finding the trillions of dollars that they send overseas. They've got this budget and they're sending all this money to Ukraine, and then they say, oh, we don't know where all the money went. It's being laundered and it's being sent back to a very small group of powerful people. And so when you have someone like me who's cutting through all of the emotional arguments, you have to turn that person into persona non grata, right? And what better way to do it than to have their own community attacking them and saying that they're, pro-white or anti-Black. I mean, it's a nonsense things that they say about me. If you listen to what I'm actually saying, I'm sitting here providing a blueprint for Black Americans to get ahead, because it's time, okay? It's time. We've been doing this for a very long time in this country. Black America, wake up, okay? They don't like you. They don't like us, okay?
There's not anti-Black.
America has,
yes. Government.
America.
Yeah, like the government, the American government. Why would you think the American government wants to help you? Well, at what point in history has that proven to be right?
Black America, wake up. The government doesn't like you. They've known this for a while, but yet they always go and they support things like democratic bills that enlarge the government. It's crazy. Black America, wake up. The government doesn't like you. It's not just Black America. It's literally Americans, wake up. America doesn't like you. What does that mean? The American government hates America. It operates in an anti-American way with everything from pokes to bills to welfare to everything. It's to destroy the family, destroy our relationship with God, destroy the church, destroy every single institution that's from America and not from Israel or Ukraine or China. They love those institutions. They want more of them, but not the American ones.
And I'll challenge that, and I'll make it wider to all Americans. When has it ever been the circumstance that you felt that the government really just was out for your own best interests? Think of them as a corporation. They want to grow themselves. They want new departments, bigger departments, larger budgets, like any other corporation would want. And they never want to leave DC because we don't have term limits, which we should have, right? If we had term limits and said you can only serve for 4 years, well, then guess what they would be doing for those 4 years? Trying to shrink government, because they'd have to come back out and be us, right? When you look at the way that your tax dollars are being spent, you should be outraged. You should be angry, but stop thinking that the enemy is, they constantly have us arguing against each other, women versus men, black versus white, It's a nonsense. The reason why they want us constantly warring is because it distracts from all of us coming together and taking a look at who the real criminals are. And the real criminals are this small group, this small cadre of powerful people that I think we're virtually all still on a plantation. They just made it look nice. You got a nice chair. We got nice chairs here. But I think we're all still on a plantation.
Shut up.
Still on a plantation, she says. Whoa. Crazy stuff here. That small group, those small groups of people, who is she talking about? I think she's talking about the American government, the small amount of senators, Congress, everything. She is straight up saying that right now they are not in our interest. They're not looking out for us. They don't care about us. They don't care about the American people. They care about their pockets, their checkbooks. That's everything in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.